Okay, just take a look at the sensor. Take a look at the multimeter. You see the readings? You can see there clearly. The readings. Take it closer. Take it closer. Take it closer. You see? You can see the voltage, the signal fluctuating. You see the readings? So it shows that this sensor is good. So it's not a sensor problem, but the sensor was replaced by the mechanic. Let's locate the intermediate shaft speed sensor. We have the we also have a sensor for the transmission speed as well. Yes, the shaft speed is supposed to be at the middle of the gearbox. The transmission speed is at the side of the gearbox. So I will take out this airflow meter box. Take it out. I will take it out now. For us to get across to the sensor. Before I forgot, they have replaced the sensor before. You see? You know, if you are not careful for jobs like this, if you are not careful, you might end up replacing unnecessary parts, spending unnecessary money. See, this is the transmission, this is the vehicle speed sensor I'm telling you about. This is the intermediate shaft speed sensor. This car has been taken to the mechanic before. They have replaced this, but still to no avail. The problem did not solve. So this is where we are going to. This is where we are trying to locate now. Let's see what's wrong there. So let's continue. So remove this airflow meter assembly like this. Okay, we have to remove this one first. Faults like this often trick technicians to think the gearbox is a problem. The gearbox is a problem, whereas it's something else. They might even think the sensor is a problem, like I showed you now. They have replaced the sensor, but it did not work. This is where technicality comes into play. So you have to be very calculative when handling things like this. You have to be very calculative. Yes. If not, you will end up replacing parts that did spoil. Okay, now what business does this transmission has with the engine when it comes to this fault? But the engine is the accelerator sometimes does not respond. If you are not careful, you might think you will have to solve acceleration problem and transmission problem. But you see, as an Autotronic specialist that have had years of experience on these things, we don't have to replace parts carelessly. We don't. We observe, we troubleshoot, we do deep fault tracing before any replacement of parts. Yes, before considering to replace parts. Yes. So like I said, the sensor had been replaced before. This is the sensor. This is the sensor. Okay, you can see the sensor there. You see, this is what they bought. Okay, so we'll begin with fault tracing. The root cause of this problem is this intermediate shaft speed sensor that is not working. That is what is causing the transmission to select roughly and the engine to enter fail safe mode. Yes, but I don't mean the sensor is bad, because it has been replaced. So we are going to run continuity test on the sensor, but let me first and foremost bring it out to be sure that our sensor, you know, our sensor is good. Yes, to be sure that the sensor is good, I'm going to test the two. You will see what I'm saying. You need to have the technical know-how and the required work ethics to be able to solve problem like this. This is the sensor that was replaced. This was the original sensor that was in the gearbox before. So I'm going to run tests on the sensors to confirm that they are either bad or good. So let us see. Let's see. Okay, let's see if it's continuous. Can you see the multimeter? Can you see it? Okay, the sensor is continuous. So what we do now is a magnetic sensor. We set our multimeter to voltage range so that we can see how our sensor is supplying voltage. Okay, we do something like this. You see, you need a meter to be able to activate the sensor. Okay, just take a look at the sensor. Take a look at the multimeter. You see the readings? You can see there clearly. The readings. Take it closer. Take it closer. Take it closer. You see? You can see the voltage, the signal fluctuating. You see the readings? So it shows that this sensor is good. So it's not a sensor problem, but the sensor was replaced by the mechanic.